Hey guys, sjrose1217 here, and I'm bringing to you one of my personal favorite games, Ni no Kuni 2, Revenant Kingdom. Now you might be saying, sjrose, where's Eightteentwo? Well, unfortunately, your streamer's having some technical difficulties, his internet's down, so I've stolen his stream, and you're going to be held captive with me, till I decide to end stream. So, other questions? Why am I not doing Pokemon Fusion? I did that last time. It's my takeover. I play what I want. We're going to be playing a very fun RPG. Because I am streaming, I will be playing on normal. You are able to change difficulty later, but we'll see.
Once upon a time, there were two worlds. One was a world torn by endless war, where strong lands devoured weak, and peace was a distant dream. Eventually, only a few great realms remained, glaring at each other across brittle borders. But then came a great king, one who would change this world forever.
This game is so pretty. Especially given that this is a slightly older game.
We'll be arriving shortly, Mr. President.
What in the world?
A nuclear warhead? Damn. Whew. Well. GG guys, that's the game. We immediately died. And now we're going to the afterlife.
Chapter 1. The Fall of the House of Tildrum.
My lord, the preparations are complete.
Excellent. Then let us begin.
What was that?
Yeah, that's a fair response. I'd be pretty freaked out if some random guy showed up in my bedroom.
What happened?
I'm Evan Petty Whisker Tildrum, King of Ding Dong Dell. Who are you?
Never mind who. The question is where.
You know, I think Evan has a point. Who are you?
Well now, would you look at that?
Stay where you are! Wait!
Evan, don't run after the strange man! Oh, my head. Huh. Guess it's kind of a long shot. I was on my way to the summit. So this has to be a dream. That or I. Intruder! Somebody arrest this man! Where is everyone? Nella! Nella, where are you? Oh, she must be preparing for the ceremony. Sorry, but I'm not really in the mood to play, little guy.
Excuse me.
How dare you speak to me like that? I told you, I am a king. Huh, sure you are. Hey, can I ask you something? Am I dead?
What?
What?
What the?
Was that an explosion? Is this your doing? Alright, forget about where you are for now. Let's just suppose for a second that what the kid said is true. So you're the king around here, huh? Yes, how many times do I have to tell you?
Alright.
Alright, your majesty. I'm going to take a look around. Can you be a good boy and wait here for me? Alright. Looks like we're not quite dead yet. But we need to figure out what's going on. There sure are a lot of explosions. And a lot of stairs. They really put this kid in a tower.
Halt! Intruder! You will go no further. Guards! Seize him!
Yeah, shouldn't bring a sword to a gunfight.
That'll teach me to get trigger happy. They're not here to protect you. Get back.
And now for a fighting tutorial. You have two different types of attack, quick attacks and heavy attacks. Use them in combinations to get various parries and set up combos. Are you okay? Don't come any closer! Somebody, arrest this man! Don't let him get away! Open your eyes. Nobody's coming. Nobody good at any rate. It looks to me like we both need to get out of here.
What?
What are you talking about?
Hey,
Can't you see? It's a coup.
What?
A coup? Here. Have you found the boy?
Sir,
No, sir. The men should be reporting in shortly. The men we just casually murdered. It's fine. We're going to get out of here. All right. They really do just throw you in. Hey, here's a child. He's supposed to be king, and they're trying to kill him.
To strike, while our enemy was preoccupied with preparations for the ceremony. This was a very clever strategy indeed, my lord. If only King Leonard had been less robust, he would have succumbed to the poison all the sooner, and our plot would have come to fruition all the more quickly.
what does it matter now? Did we not plan for just such stubbornness on his part? King Leonard's untimely demise was effected without a hitch. Now the only obstacle remaining is the boy.
Yes, my lord. And once he is eliminated, the throne will be ours for the taking.
It is time for Mousekind to assume its rightful place at last.
Lord Mousinger, the boy, he's escaped.
What?
No matter. We will find him soon enough.
Not if Roland has anything to say about it.
Or rather, the Black Knight will.
Yeah, he might be a bit of a problem. That guy has boss energy. Oh no. That's a lot of bodies.
No.
I guess this was the explosion we heard.
Hey,
You said your name was Evan, right? I'm Roland. And you're the king? King Evan? Yes, at least I was. I don't quite understand what's going on. Ding Dong Dell should have been at peace for generations.
mm-hmm.
I'm sure it has. But still, waters run deep. I should know. I run a country myself.
All right.
We have to move. We need to get out of the castle, and fast. And we're in... Oh, that guy's dead. That guy's dead. That guy's dead. And this guy is going to slowly bleed out. Alright! Let's go. Save the king.
You won't get away.
This is the lock on tutorial. I'm not that concerned at the moment. In larger areas, it is extremely helpful. But with just 3 guards in a tight hallway, we should be good. In the meantime, we need to do our best to escape. Roland, wait! The soldiers up ahead.
What is it?
What about them? The red uniforms. Those men. That those mean that they are elite guardsmen. Which means we don't want to mess with them, right? Well, perhaps if Nella were here, but... Nella?
Yes.
Yes! She's ever so strong, and awfully kind. And she knows everything about everything. If she were here, we would have nothing to fear from the likes of them. She sounds like quite a woman. But for now, it's just the 2 of us. Which means we'll need to take a different approach. Do you really think we can do this? Shh. Stick to the bushes and move quickly and quietly. How convenient that they aren't looking at this one particular spot of runoff. And we wait for him to not be looking. Hello, Evan. So, as Evan mentioned, he does have a caretaker, Nella, who is very strong. So if we can find her, we might be able to get out of here. That's right, Mouse Captain. Pull a Skyrim. You hear nothing. You see nothing. And no one's looking. And we're good. This place is a maze. These quarters look just the same as all the others. Nella says it's to confuse attackers. I guess that makes sense. If you're being attacked by outsiders. Don't believe there's anything up here. But 'tis an RPG. You must always check. You never know. And this game does like to put little loot and treasure in places. Oh no! Trapped. And here we have our blocking tutorial. Very handy. Yes, I'm aware of how to block. I'm very much aware of how to block. But consider melee. There they are.
You!
Seize them. Gah, reinforcements. As you may be able to see, we are able to hit multiple targets at once, which is very handy, especially in large groups like this.
Looks like the end of the road.
Sorry, Evan. I came as quickly as I could. Evan!
And here, we see one of the best characters in the game. Nella. Very much a badass. And the caretaker of Evan Pettiwhisker Tildrum. Alright.
Thanks.
We're lucky you found us when you did.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, Nella. I don't deserve your thanks. I should have freed you sooner. But today of all days, how could they? Who exactly are you, and how did you get into the castle undetected? I'm Roland, and I'm as curious about how I got here as you are. Roland helped me. He saved my life. Finally beginning to see reason, huh? Very well. If His Majesty counts you as an ally, and so do I. Forgive my suspicion. I am merely doing my duty. My name is Arnella, and I have served as Evan's governess since his birth. You're not just a governess, though. You're a bodyguard, too.
Yes.
I suppose you could say that, yes. Although I've never had to prove it until today. What's going on, Nella? Chancellor Mausinger has started a rebellion. He means to kill you. What? Mausinger? But he was my father's most trusted advisor. I must speak with him. I must make him see reason.
No.
It won't work. This is no spur-of-the-moment uprising. This thing was planned. If he says he wants you dead, he means it. But we can't just... Arnella, do you know of a safe way out of here?
Yes.
There's a hidden passage that leads to the sewers. I doubt many in the castle know of its existence. That door will lead us there. And so we are once more off. And now, with some additional help from Nella. Your Majesty, you're all right. Yes, thanks to Nella and Roland. No signs of fighting around here.
Yeah.
Mausinger's main targets appear to have been His Majesty. This part of the castle is far enough away from the royal chambers to have escaped his attention. Those of us who are injured or unable to fight have been gathering here for safety. I think the soldiers probably know we're here, but there's no way out, so they have us where they want us regardless. We're as good as prisoners.
Oh my.
Then I mustn't stay long. If I do, I'll be putting you all in danger. Your Majesty. I don't know if these will be of any use to you, but I'd like you to have them. Some Soraways, the potions of the game. Those will definitely come in handy. We have a lot of people stuck here.
Excuse me.
I do love all of the characters and how they're asking us to get Evan to safety. It's little things like this, where they each have different things to say that really make the game feel alive. And I love that. They really do a good job of making the NPCs feel like people. What's that? Hide, quickly!
Who was that, Nella?
That was the Black Knight.
If he's on the prowl, we can't very well go running blindly around the palace. We have to stay here a while and keep watch. But who is the Black Knight? Whoever he is, I don't much like the look of him. He's Mausinger's most trusted and most seldom seen underling. Very little is known about him, but it's rumored that he gained great power through the use of forbidden magics. Whatever the truth of the tale, one thing is certain. If we face him, we will die.
Oh.
You mean not even you can beat him, Nella? Then we'll need to be doubly careful not to draw his attention. Yes, yes we will. We can start by making you a little less conspicuous. Costume change!
Say,
We have acquired the guard's greatcoat. Oh yes, it suits you very well. You should count yourself lucky there was something in your size. Oh, and you'll be needing this. I noticed that you don't have one already.
what is it?
This is an arms band. It is for storing and transporting weapons. It allows the wearer to carry a variety of weapons with them, and to call upon any special skills with which they are imbued.
Wow.
Now,
That sword of yours, unless you equip it to your arms band, you won't be able to call it to its full potential. I'm going to hand you another one. You'll need to equip that as well. I've obtained a broadsword. All right, so those swords need to be equipped to the arms band. Got it. Well, there's my pistol, but I'm pretty sure it's out of ammo. Not to worry. Weapons equipped to the arms band will have their ammunition replenished automatically. They will? But, wow. Oh, how convenient magic is. There are 3 different types of attack. There is melee, there is magic, and there is ranged. We also have armor, which we don't currently have any, which has defense and magic defense. And then later on, we will get spells with different elements that we will be able to cast in battle. You can switch weapons, and they will have different levels of zing, which let you know if you can use their power for cool things. And over here, we have a waystone, where we are able to save our game. It also restores your HP. That is my casual save, so we're gonna just hippity hop right down here to save file 3. Because I don't want to lose 100 hours of progress. Alright, that's everything equipped to your arms band. Equipping multiple weapons to the band will allow you to switch between them quickly and easily, even in the middle of battle. So if you happen to come across any more, be sure to put them on there.
Thanks.
Thanks, I will. Evan, this is for you. Obtained Evan's essentials. What is this, Nella? It's not exactly the best quality, but it's all I could throw together at such short notice. It should be enough to help you get by for now. I put an arms band in there for you, too. As long as I'm with you, I'll try to see that you don't need to use it. But if anything does happen, I need you to promise me that you'll stand up for yourself.
Evan.
You cannot give up. Do you hear me? Of course, Nella.
All right.
We are up to another sneaking part mission, as we are trying to get around and get to the signals. I'll be real, I know that we did the sneaking tutorial already. I don't sneak. I don't remember what the sneak button is already. So we're just gonna walk very carefully and avoid the guards as much as possible. It is possible to take them, but it is extremely difficult, and the game will try to set you back. But if you want to go Assassin's Creed style, I'm pretty sure you can in this section. The earlier garden section, you cannot. But for now, we have made it to an ordinary room. An ordinary room with a secret door. There's a switch around here somewhere. I've never used it myself, but I believe it's hidden in the book. Gosh, look at that. Huh. It's like something out of a movie.
Now.
And now we are entering the sewers. Nella. Why would Mausinga start a rebellion? Is it because I became king? Oh, Evan.
No.
I doubt it. In my experience, these things are never quite that simple. Oh, Nella. I couldn't help noticing a certain species divide between the two sides of this conflict.
Yes.
Relations between the Grimalkin and the mice have never been entirely civil. King Leonhard did his best to heal the long-standing rift between the two, but let me guess, things didn't end so well. Father. You'll have to forgive him. It's all still very raw. I can imagine. By the way, Evan, there's something I have to tell you. It's about your father. Chancellor Mausinger poisoned him. Poisoned him? No, he died of an illness, Nella. A rare, untreatable illness. Not according to Mausinger's bodyguards. I convinced one of them to talk. I put it in his food. A little at times so no one would suspect. Nella out here torturing people for information. She's so awesome. She's so cool. To make it look like he was sick, huh? They must have been planning this for some time. How could he?
Hey,
I know this must be hard, Evan. But we have to keep moving. Come on. I really do love how Roland just sees this kid who's supposed to be king and is just like, alright, I'm protecting this kid now. This is my kid now.
Look at that.
Ding dong well. And here we have our first encounter with wild monsters. What the tutorial was saying is that there is a battle circle, and if we run along it, we will be able to flee from battle. You will also notice the shiny bits. Those are random items hanging about. We may no longer be in danger from the soldiers, but with all the monsters round, we need to stay on our guard. You took an arm spend quickly enough, Roland. Why don't we see how you do with some simple skills? Skills? What do you mean? Well, Nella's going to teach us a handful of spells that we can use in battle. For now, we have the Flatliner skill. You can use these skills in conjunction with the weapons. The higher the zing level on a weapon, the better your spell is going to do. You do have to have enough mana to cast it. But for now, we have Flatliner on triangle. I'm actually going to put it on X. I just like it better on X. There are also breakables, as is standard in fantasy games. And it's always just handy to save when you are able to. But for now, we need to find a way out. But first, I do see a treasure chest. At higher difficulties, you do get better loot from weapons. Or, not from weapons, from enemies. But at normal difficulty, you get more experience. You are able to change the difficulty back and forth, however you want. But for the sake of streaming, I'm mostly going to just keep it on normal. My typical playthrough, I play on hard or expert because I want the better items. But we're trying to get through as much of the story as we can while we're here. Because while I will be able to do another takeover next week, I don't know when the next one's gonna be. And I don't know if I'm gonna want to play this game for the next takeover, because I'm gonna play whatever I want to play. My stream now. 18T, who wants to complain? He can message me. And I might listen, might not. It's little sibling privileges. I don't necessarily have to listen to him. But hey, if you want to recommend a game or course of action for me to take, message us in the Discord. Link should be on his channel, I think. It's not in the description. I don't know how to do that. You can also just leave a comment. I might respond. 18.2 might respond. I don't know. He reads the comments. I just go here.
Sure.
I am picking up a handful of loot, which is rather handy. The Sorway, as I mentioned, act as potions. And then earlier I got some bread. Eating food provides you with different buffs while in combat for a limited time. Going back and grabbing the item. Because I want item. This game has a bottomless pack, and I am using it.
This'll be over soon.
Trying to use the skill. It doesn't want to go, and that's fair. There we go.
You won't hurt, are you?
It is a little bit tricky getting the skills to proc. You have to be good at the game, and I am not good at games in general. In case you guys couldn't tell from how I play Stardew Valley, I'm not good at games, but I like playing them anyway. Nella! The bridge! But how could this have happened? This looks deliberate to me. Which means they knew we'd come this way.
There you are, Your Majesty. Much as it pains me, I'm afraid I must ask you to relinquish your life.
Mausinger?
It is terribly unfortunate, I concede, but your illustrious line ends here, today. There is nowhere to run. Come quietly, and you shall not suffer long.
I'll hold him off for as long as I can. Get out of here. Go. Now.
But, Nella...
Just go. You are the kingdom's last hope, Evan. You cannot die here.
That's some dark glowy magic! Evan really has a tough go. His father just died, and now his governess is sacrificing herself for him. And he lost his entire kingdom? Like, jeez.
No.
If we go back, we'll be captured for sure. She'll have given her life for nothing. Given her... I mean, she's... I think we have to assume that. Come on, we need to keep moving.
Hey. Watch your back.
And now it's just us again. Nella was only with us for a little while, but she certainly leaves an impact. Ooh, a fiery broadsword. I will equip that. I'm actually gonna update all of these. Better weapons. And we don't have any other equipment yet, but that's fine. For now, we have to find a way out of the waterway before the rats keep coming. But for now, we've made it out. Almost. I know I'm supposed to go that way, but I want to look into the tunnel. There do be a lot of chests in here. Now these guys are Skellypossums. They are a fairly basic enemy. And we'll be seeing a lot of them. 6 sensors, those are items that will restore your mana. Ooh, a cutlass. I think that might be better than what I just equipped. It is. We're going to replace the other broadsword. The color of the weapon tells you its rarity. So, for example, the fiery broadsword is a higher tier weapon than the cutlass, which are higher tier than these basic broadswords. The higher tier has slightly better stats, and sometimes come with additional perks. For example, this broadsword gives a decent damage boost at max HP. And this one deals a little bit of fire damage. So, very handy. Useful to keep track of, especially in some tougher fights. You may want to keep track of weapon affinities.
Hey. What in the...
I have you now.
The Black Knight.
Watch your back!
Looks like Arnella didn't buy us as much time as she hoped. And now, time to put our dodging and blocking skills to the test, which are not great at the moment. Is he done? Nope, he's just going Super Saiyan. The power of the dark side compels you. Now he's a big rat. Centaur rat.
Watch your back!
Hippity hop. Your claws can't hurt me if you can't touch me. This is a terrible angle. Let's not be over here. Managed to avoid the worst of it. Ah, hyper beam.
No!
We could have done that earlier.
Damn it.
Now it's not even an implied death.
Please wake up. Heaven. You'll be a wonderful king. No one could ever replace your mother. But in our time together, I've come to think of you as...
I know, Nella. I know.
I had hoped I would live to see it. To see you grow into the ruler I know you will be.
But I can't. I can't do it. Not without you. I can't.
Of course you can. You have a good heart, Evan. I can see it. You'll be the kindest king, with the happiest subjects there have ever been.
Aranella!
You have to be strong, Evan. You have to build a kingdom where everyone can live happily ever after.
No. Nella! Don't leave me! Nella! Nella! I'll do it. I'll try. For you, Nella. We'll build a new kingdom where everyone can be happy.
I hear something. This way.
Huh?
Is it them?
Evan, we have to leave.
Nella!
What's the matter, Evan? You look sad.
I lost someone special. Someone I thought would always be there.
Oh, that is sad. But for every ending, there's a new beginning, you know?
Really?
Of course. You lost someone special, but you also met someone new, didn't you? And you'll be making lots more new friends very soon. Who knows? You may even meet someone who really will be there forever. Which isn't to say things will be easy. Life is never that simple. The beginnings and endings, the hellos and goodbyes, every step on the journey comes with its own challenges and rewards.
I suppose.
Listen to me talking like a wise old man. Sorry, these aren't my words. They're someone else's. Someone very special.
Who?
I have to go now, but I'll come and visit you again soon, alright? Bye!
Way to avoid the conversation, curious boy. But yeah, hey! An hour in, and we already have lost
Hey.
somebody. I don't even know what to say. I've played this game a lot, and Evan crying for Nella still gets to me. Unfortunately, that is a canon event and cannot be changed. Evan must lose all of his parental figures.
Well now.
So I really am in another world. There's no ding-dong dell where I'm from, and no hue like this either.
Gosh.
What's it like? Where you're from? I guess it's ahead of this world in some ways and behind in others. Nella used to tell me a story, you know, when I was little. It's about another world, one very closely connected to our own. I always imagined it was just a fairy tale, but I suppose there must have been some truth to it after all. So I got lost between these two worlds and wound up here. Does that mean there's no way home? What did you do there, in your world? I was a king.
Golly!
What? Well, a president. It's kind of the same thing. Which means I have a little experience when it comes to running a country.
Oh.
Really? Then perhaps you might be kind enough to share some of it with me. Things may not be quite the same here as in your world, but still. What exactly are you planning? A quiet life in the mountains might not be such a bad idea, you know.
Not exactly.
No, I've made up my mind.
I'm keep my promise to Nella. I'm going to build a kingdom where everyone can live happily ever after.
You are, huh? Good for you. I've made my mind up too. I'm staying here, in this world. With you, Evan.
You are?
And thus, young Evan, though heavy of heart, resolved to honor the dying wish of his dearest friend by becoming a king once more. And Roland, sensing something special in his youthful companion, decided to join him on his journey. Chapter 2: The Kingdom to Come.
If I'm to become king again, I'll need to convince a kingmaker to help us. A kingmaker? Yes, a monarch must have the power to serve his people. A kingmaker is a magical creature blessed with great power. By bending one to his will, a king proves that he is worthy to lead his nation. So it's a mark of authority?
Yes.
Yes, but not just that. It's also a guardian. In times of need, it can come to the nation's aid. A single kingmaker has the strength of an entire army. Is that so? I'm guessing they're pretty big. Oh, yes. Some are the size of a castle.
Well now.
You don't say. And you mean to tame one of those things? Wait a minute. You were a king until just recently, right? Shouldn't you have one of these kingmakers already?
Not exactly.
Well, my father only died a month ago, you see. We hadn't quite got around to that part yet. So, I was never a true king. Not really. If the ceremony had gone ahead as planned, I would have my kingmaker by now. Of course, it didn't. I wonder what's happening with your kingmaker now that you're out of the picture.
Oakenheart, Kingmaker of Ding Dong Dell, has recognized me as the rightful ruler of this realm. I stand before you, your new king!
I see. So in all likelihood, Mausinger has taken control of your kingmaker already. Yes, which means I'll have to find a new one. A new kingmaker for our new kingdom. And where do we find one exactly? There can't be too many of these things. I think we might have a chance of meeting one if we visit the King's Cradle beyond Cloud Coil Canyon. The King's Cradle? It's a holy place where a kingmaker is enshrined. Every kingdom has one. So if a kingmaker happened to be at loose ends, we could visit them at their King's Cradle and try to convince them to sign up with us. Exactly. And if the stories are true, there's a kingmaker in the place I mentioned, which has yet to be claimed. So what are we waiting for? Let's go. All right. Oh, one moment. Evan's Essentials unlocked. And now we have a cape. Now I can fight beside you, Roland. Well, alright. Take it easy to begin with, okay? And now we can choose who's in the party lead. First thing first. We need to equip Evan with the better swords. Unlike Roland, Evan fights using a magic wand, and he has a handful of spells already. Which I'm just going to immediately move on to the buttons that I want them on. Fireball, water balloon, kickspin. There we go. Look, a trapdoor. A trapdoor. They're found where the energy of the land is especially strong, mostly near landmarks. If you touch it, it will sort of remember you, and that means you can return to it whenever you like. Not everyone can use them, though. You need to know a certain spell called travel. Luckily, Nella taught it to me. So you're telling me you know how to teleport? How come you didn't use a spell of yours to get out of the castle? Well, as I said, you need to have visited a trapdoor in order to travel back to it. And, well, I've never really spent much time outside the castle until now. In fact, this is the first trapdoor I've ever seen. Of course. Well, let's visit as many as we can from now on. These things are sure to come in handy. Yes, let's. Shall we begin by having this one remember us? You can access the map and travel to trapdoors, which will certainly come in handy as we have side quests and things to explore. And here we have the overworld. With our floating islands, our forests of green, and the cutest little chibi figures. When you are in the overworld, unlike how we were in the castle, we are in chibi form. The enemies are in chibi form, but when you run into one, you will find that there's quite a few others involved. We're not going to spend too much time grinding because I do want to get on with the story and show you guys as much of this game as I can. These are other very standard enemies, the Wampsters. We will be finding many variations of them. As you can see, there's already just a whole bunch of them. I don't think I can outrun. Unfortunately, if they do get behind you, they will do a surprise attack where you face the back, and you lose a lot of the zing on your weapons. You will notice a little icon next to their name. There are 6 different creature types, which will be more relevant later on, but for now you can note them. If you see a red name, that means that those enemies are very high level for you and would be very dangerous. White names are an appropriate level. And if you see blue names, that means that they are a bit too low of level. Enemies with a blue name typically will not attack you. Enemies with a white name, it depends. Enemies with a red name typically will attack you. I think there's a chest up here. I might be wrong. Well, we're close enough to the next point anyway.
What did I ever do to you, I ask? Oh my goody goodness! Oh! You rotten devil of a thing, you!
Evan,
Oh no,
come on.
there's an old lady in trouble. Dealing with airborne enemies. Shoot them to make them go down to the ground. Really? Quick attacks obviously hit faster but do less damage. Strong attacks are more likely to paralyze or knock down enemies.
It's coming back!
Pickle, pickle.
Gosh!
Look at these little guys.
Too! You can see my little lovelies, can't you? Why not have them lend you a hand?
Higgledies. These are elemental spirits who can help you in battle. They have various personalities and do different things. They will form this little circle, and we can call them and ask them for help. In this case, they make a cannon. Which is quite handy and deals damage. I believe these guys are elementalist higgledies. As they are just the normal little guys. And the main guy, you will notice, has a little bandana, because each higgledy has their own personality. And I love these little guys. I love collecting all the higgledies I can. They're very cute.
Excuse me?
Are you alright? Oh me, oh my. That was a close one and no mistake. I don't know what I'd have done if you two lovely boys hadn't come wandering by. I'm Martha, by the way. Auntie Martha, to those who take a shine to. And I'm pleased to say I've taken a shine to you. Come on, then. We're going to my house. I must give you a little something to say thank you.
Righto.
Here we are. It's not much, but it's home. In you come. And here we see a lot more higgledies. We've got light higgledies, dark higgledies, water and fire. Actually, these guys might be earth. I don't remember.
Thanks ever so much.
You two really did save me my bacon back there. I've already forgotten the voice I gave her. I never expected to see a wyvern so close to her. Honestly, a girl can't even go out picking herbs in peace these days. So, these little creatures of yours, are they monsters?
Oi!
Oh, you cheeky so-and-so. No, they are not. Well, they're more phenomena than anything, I suppose. Phenomena? That's right, dear. There's the wind, isn't there? And fire and rain and such like. They're all natural phenomena. And when those phenomena decide to grow heads and legs and start running around being adorable, they become higgledies. So where were you off to when you got waylaid helping out old Martha anyway? We don't often get visitors round these parts. We were on our way to King's Cradle beyond Howdcoil Canyon. No, really. Just the two of you. Going into that den of despicable sky pirates. Sky pirates? We have to. Have to, dearie? Absolutely, positively have to. Absolutely, positively, yes. Well, in that case, you better take some of my lovely higgledies, my little lovelies with you. Really? Here comes the bandana one! Higgle piggle! You really don't mind?
Certainly.
It's the least I can do. You've shown me that you'll treat them kindly, and best of all, that you'll put them to good use.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Auntie Martha. I feel a lot better with these little guys backing us up. Wonderful. And if you ever have any questions about them, you just come and find me, you hear? And we've gotten the Runcible the Righteous. We've befriended our first Higgledy. Now if we go to the party, we can take a look at what our Higgledies can do. What Runcible does. Scrap Scrap gives a slight boost to regular melee attacks. There provides a small amount of HP. Higgledy Boom is the cannon that we summoned earlier, and Sonic Tonic creates little shockwaves. They're very handy. Runcible is currently only level 1, but 105 attack is still pretty decent for this time in the game. But now, off to King's Cradle. We'll need to if we want to find a kingmaker and start our new kingdom. I am just going to real quickly try to sneak past and get this chest. We are surrounded by quite a few strong beings, including a dragon up there, who we are definitely far too low level to fight. Just gonna... Okay, they're catching up. We're too slow. Can't run that fast. We're being outrun by the Whamsters. The mutant hamsters are coming for us. They're trying to steal our lunch money. The Higgledies are very handy. We will be using them as much as we can, especially certain ones later on. But for now, I will be grabbing this 6th sensor, and we will be skedaddling. Nope, you don't see me! You don't see me! I'm running down a hill! You can't catch me! I'm little Grimalkin! I've got cat ears and a cape! Ready to start a kingdom for happily ever afters. Nope. Nope. Can't catch me. I'm getting 4 guilders. Which is money. There is a cave over there. I don't need to go there yet. But things like that, you want to make a note of, because odds are, there's going to be a quest connected to it. This game has so many quests. Both for the regular story and also just as optional side quests. Probably won't do too many of them while I'm here, but I'll do enough to get by and get major points. Some side quests do provide different items and useful things, which we will be prioritizing those ones. When we unlock them, we're still kind of just running the plot. The story does take quite a while in this game. Which is part of why I love it. There's so much to do. Always things to discover. No, 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 no. Oh, fine. One day I'll get the speed boost, and we'll be good. I don't remember how, if I'm being perfectly honest. But one day we'll figure it out. For now, we are fighting our way to Cloud Coil Canyon, which should be over this way. There is the gold marker that tells us which way we're going, where our objective is. Gold is for main story, blue is for side quests. But we're entering the next area of the game. Cloud Coil Canyon. So we've made it through this valley to reach the King's Cradle, huh? Yes, and that's not the only challenge we face. The King's Cradle is at the other end of Cloud Coil Canyon, on an island near the Heartlands. So we need to find book 2. I'm afraid so. But we must worry about that later. First, we need to make it through this valley. Which is easier said than done. There's many monsters here, as well as those nefarious sky pirates Auntie Martha warned us about. But we just have to do our best and hopefully survive. And now we have a trapdoor to get into the start of Cloud Coil Canyon. Which, can I just point out how massive these bones are? Like, I know we fought some pretty big creatures, but these rib cages are intense. I'm not sure I want to know what kind of creature left them behind. Hello there. Well, now, you don't look like sky pirates. Thank goodness. Would you be interested in making a little purchase, perhaps? I have some lovely fresh herbs in stock. What's a merchant doing all the way out here? Well, it's quite a story, actually. You see, I was based in Ding Dong Dell, but there was little political trouble over that way, and they're in control. I didn't much like the look of how things were going, so I made good my escape while I'm still good. Oh. You're from Ding Dong Dell, you say? Indeed, Now, wait a second! King Evan! You're alive! Everybody on Leafbook was saying you'd been killed, so I just assumed the rumors must be true. Oh, well, no, actually, I survived. Just... What's Leafbook? Is this some kind of magic you guys have or something? I'm afraid I haven't the foggiest idea. Oh, Evan, you poor sheltered child. You've never heard of Leafbook? Why, it's the greatest place to find the latest news and gossip from all over the world. And the device for accessing it is the hottest new product from the technological wizards over at Broadleaf Inc. Sorry, just listen to me launching into my sales patter. You'll have to forgive me. Old habits die hard. So there's some kind of device we can use to get the latest information from all over the world? Sounds pretty useful. Do you have any of these things for sale? How much are you asking? Oh, for a snippet, 10,000 guilders. Though I suppose you have just been through a rather rough time, Your Majesty. A nice discount would probably be just the thing to cheer you up. Let's see. Yes, I think I can let you have one for absolutely nothing. It's going to come in awfully handy, and, well, it's the least I could do under the circumstances. Really? You're sure? I've never been more sure of anything in my life. Glad to be of service. And we have obtained social media. Thank you very much. I'll take extra special care of it, I promise. I'm sure you will. And if you ever want to repay the favor with a purchase or two, I certainly shan't say no. Leafbook. We now have Twitter. Fantasy Twitter. But before we check that, I would like to... We don't have enough for an angel tier. Fair enough. But we do have enough for an old cloak, which I'm going to buy and immediately put onto Roland. And now, we can check Leafbook. For example, a new dawning, Ding Dong Dell. King Evan, getting his Kingmaker, perhaps. So much to look forward to. Delicious fish sandwiches. Doot 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 doot. People questioning who the LB moderator is. Yeah, there's also comments. This is something else that's very fun, adds more life to the story, and as you progress, you get more fun things. For example, King Evan making the deal with Oakenheart. But, oh no, we're under attack. And now, in place of King Evan, we have King Mausinger. And, well, if you want to stop and read the comments, you are welcome to. And here we have an empty offering. Higgledy stones can grant you Higgledies if you give them an item. So we should probably keep an eye out for Higgledy stones lying around. Ow. We will be having to do quite a bit of combat as we make our way through Cloud Canyon, but hopefully we can make it through before the end of stream. We might go a little long just so I can get through Cloud Canyon. We'll see. On the plus side, fighting so many enemies, we are making a decent amount of leveling progress. Roland, look! What is it? It's a prop-leafed clover. They only grow in Cloud Coil Canyon. The leaf spins, you see, and they give off ever such a soft little breeze. It's hardly the time for a botany lesson. But I've only ever seen them in books before. Sorry, of course, we must get moving. Don't worry, Evan, I appreciate your childhood whimsy and enjoying the world and didn't mean to get that close. It's fine. And we gotta fight those fairies. They don't have too much health, but they are rather annoying. Since they do have quite a bit of ranged attacks. Over there is a pork chopper, which is a big enemy. We're just gonna not fight it right this second. I think I can hop up here. Yep. Because Evan's got leaps. Leaps for days. Loot. Ooh, a baby buckler. We're going to immediately equip that. It just provides a little bit of extra protection But we are able to equip that onto Evan to give us just a slightly higher chance of surviving. I'm gonna keep going. I might regret this decision later, but hey, we're on normal. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We are gonna fight these guys because I do want that chest. There's some interesting structures over here. We've got some interesting paint on them. We might be getting close to the sky pirates. Should probably keep a lookout. A dangerous blunder blaster. I think that might be better than Roland's pistol. It is! In fact, we have two things better. At some points I might stop and actually care for where I'm putting things, but for now, I'm alright with just going with the highest number. We should be fine. There is a save point, so we're gonna pop down a quick save. Damn, no way up. But we need to get up there. Higgle, piggle, higgle! What is it? Higgledy piggledy! I think he wants us to follow him. Yeah, he looks pretty serious about it, too. Guess we better go see what he has to show us. Time to follow our little higgledy friend. Where are we going? Is there something there? You're such goofy little guys. And now we have a second little guy. So that's what it was. He wanted to help his pal.
Hello?
Where you stick in that hole, little friend? Higgledy higgledy.
Oh.
For me? Really? We've obtained a moldy old twig. What did he give you? A stick. Lucky you. Higgle. Looks like there's something else he wants to show us. Higgledy whoosh! And with that, the Higgledy has taught us a spell. Did something just happen? Yes, I know this feeling. I think he just gave me a new spell. Hick hick. I'd say he's telling you to use your magic on that plant there. Then let's give it a try. Whoosh! Goodness, you Higgledies really are talented. So the little guy can control the wind, huh? Looks like we might be able to use this thing now. Yep. Hop onto the leaf. There is the leaf that we had at the beginning, but I'm not going to backtrack there just yet. We can save that for a later time. Luckily there's no fall damage in this game, so I could just throw myself off the cliff. It's fine. It's fine. We're magic. It's fine. But with our Wind Whisper spell, we can get up this pretty big cliff as well. Very convenient.
You ready for this?
Just going to lead us into this fight over here. If you hold down on your... Who's still alive? No one. Okay. If you hold down on the ranged attack option, you can do a charged attack, which deals more damage. I'm not super concerned about it at this point. I mostly use the charged, or the ranged attacks just to get closer, or to fight flying enemies, like these guys. Hit them enough, and they come down, making it much easier to kill them. Ow! I thought the Higgledies wanted to help us. Must have missed the window.
I'm counting on you.
The Higgledies don't have the best aim, but they try. They try so hard. I appreciate the little guy. Oh, that's right. I did not check what our little wind friend does. Whiff Waff the Wafty has Higgledy heal. Which means that when we activate it, he'll make a little healing circle for us. To help us regain some health. Very handy to have. There's no loot over here. Okay. We just spin around in a circle. Do our little loops. Gotta make sure we get our steps in. I believe there's loot if we go down, but we're just going to run over here. Yeet! Just casually run through a waterfall. It's fine. These guys are in the way, so unfortunately we are going to have to kill them. Ow. Alright, we're taking on the pork chopper. Ow. Up. Come down. Stabby stab. Ow. We're just gonna casually use a Soarway. You are limited on how many Soarways you can use during a fight. I believe it is 10 Soarways. I'm out of mana. If we are able to do enough damage, we can avoid this attack. But we didn't have it. We're just going to have to continue doing our best. You are so big. And we're good. The pork choppers are a little bit challenging at this part. They're not too bad.
Watch your backs.
We're gonna just fight off the little guys. I hope you guys have been having a good night. Or enjoyable evening. I don't know what time zone you're in. I've noticed a couple people hanging out, and I'm very glad you came to stop by. Eightteentwo should be back in a couple weeks. You will be with me again next week, though. For what game? Who knows? I don't. We're gonna have 2 sjrose streams in a month. So the Higgledy Stones will ask for various items. In this case, they are asking for a crunchy nut. We only have munchy nuts, so hopefully this is the right item. It does! It likes the crunchy nuts. So now we have a new Higgledy! We have Filigree the Flighty. He's got a leaf on his head. Higgledy the Fighty does a Higgledy fan. What Higgledy fan does is it boosts resistance to wind attack. It also has same, so that means that when paired with other wind Higgledies, such as Wiftwaft the Wafty, it adds a bonus to the damage they deal. Very handy. Very, very handy. Oh, look, another leaf. Uppus. Uppus. Aha! Treasure chest. And many, many items. Note to self, this is where you get clear crystals. I need those for my personal save file. But for now, we're just gathering various things. And getting a 3-leaf Soarway. Obviously heals 3 times as much as a normal Soarway. Very handy. We'll probably be using at a much later point, unless we absolutely run out of healing beforehand. Because we don't have that much health right now. We are level 6. We don't need too much healing. Do you hear that?
This doesn't look good.
What are they?
You're brave indeed to come a-wandering into these parts uninvited. That, or you never heard of the cloud snakes. Sorry, we're not from around here.
Excuse me.
We have important business beyond the valley. You simply must let us pass. Oh, we must indeed. I'll tell you what we simply must do, boy. String up all them coming a spying on our secret base. I, me honoured colleague, has the right of it. Ye Contaverned Rule 7, Section D of the Piratical Aviators Code, and the punishment for such a heinous crime is death. But we're not aviators. We walked here. Spare us your clever words, mister. We'll not stand here and listen to ye rattle your way out of it. Aye, pirating's busy work. Less talking, more dying.
It was nice to make your acquaintance. Huh? Mistress Tani!
What are you doing? the law into your own hands, eh? The boss will love that. You were all set to play judge, jury, and executioner, then drag their bodies back to claim the reward, weren't you? Go on, I dare you to deny it.
Well, now, I never... That is, we...
I thought as much, but what happens to them isn't your decision. It's Batu's. Now take them back to base before I tell him you've forgotten who's in charge.
Yes, miss.
What should we do?
We'll wait for an opening and run.
All right. You two, take this lot back to base. I'm going to scout around a bit more. The wyverns are on the prowl again. Don't worry. The boss is a reasonable man. Most of the time. How could he not be? He's my dad.
Yeah, you're definitely not biased there, Tawny. Yeah, even Roland's not buying that. Roland has too much common sense. This way, you dog, ye. Well, we've been kidnapped by sky pirates, guys. Hopefully we can reason with Tawny's dad. Though, given that she seems to be about Evan's age... Let's see. Make one false move, me hearties. It'll be run through quicker than ye can spit. Ha-ha! I'll be real, if I could run right now, Knobbish, I would. But I cannot.
Hey.
We're stuck in a walking animation while Evan, Roland debate their options. It's so big. This place is really cool. I love the walkways further in the distance. Very fun.
So,
Aye. Oi, matey.
what?
Oi, says I.
Huh?
So, what do we have here? Well now.
You must be trespassers. Loitering suspiciously in the canyon there, or so I hears it. With good reason. Please hear us out. We only wanted to visit the King's Cradle. We won't cause any trouble, I promise. You caused trouble the second you step foot on the Sky Pirate's turf, lad. 'Tis a violation of the code. One carries the penalty of death. No exceptions. You'll be dashed on the rocks at the bottom of the canyon, just like all the rest. The code must be obeyed, and the carrion crows must be fed. What? Can't you...
Hey.
You might want to reconsider. This is King Evan of Ding Dong Dell. What do you suppose will happen if you execute a royal, Eh? You're right to jest so in the face of death, matey. I'm running out of voices. I'm sorry, guys. I can't keep this up for much longer. So, we're not so backwards we ain't heard of the young prince taking the throne. But we're not so salt in the head as to believe he'd come traipsing all the way up here, neither. There was a coup. We fled here in fear of our lives. Begging your pardon, boss. There's news on the wind of something such devilry. Might just be a scrap of truth in this here tall sounding tale. That's so. All the more reason to sling him off a cliff and be done with it. Whoever's in charge down in Ding Dong Dell is sure to be pleased as punch at such tidings. And it can't do no harm to stay on the good side now, can it? Boss, it's Tawny. The Wyver's taking her hostage. They say they'll let her live, but only if we promise up sticks right away and never come back.
Snakes alive!
The devils! Picking on me, a slip of a girl, would they? Ah! But if we desert this here base, we'll be sucking ducks, and all choose to come at us. Allows you to listen to slaughter every last man, woman, and child. It won't do. She may be me only daughter, but the needs of one can't outweigh the many. But she's the blood of my bloods, what she is. If the boot were on the other foot, I know she'd do the same. But boss! Hold your tongue. I've made me decision.
Excuse me.
Wait, you can't just leave her to die. What's that now? If none of you are willing to go, I will. I'll rescue her. Please, Chief Batu, you have to let us try. Tawny saved our lives. We are honor bound to repay the debt. Something tells me it ain't all you're after, laddie. That ain't all you. Aye, they were on after a way out, boss. You take it from me. We won't run away. You have my word You have my word. Just what you're plotting, laddie. I don't have time for none of your trickery. It's not trickery, I swear, but I have to live. I have to become a king again. I have to build a country where everyone can be happy. You had your chance at being king, lad, and you made a right pig's ear of it. Ran away up here with your tail between your legs, did you not? These blight lands are rife with misery and war. No one's building a happy realm round here any time soon, especially not some lily-livered little princeling who's mislaid his crown.
Then I'll put an end to war and misery. I'll unite all the kingdoms in peace.
What's that now? Not just a king indeed, but the king of the whole blessed world, eh, lad?
If that's what it takes, I have to try. And I can't stop trying until everyone is able to live happily ever after. So I can't let it all end here. I just can't.
Silence, ye mangy curs! You were saying, lad?
If I can't repay my debt to Tanny, I don't deserve to be king. I don't deserve to live. So kill us if you must. But at least give us a chance to save her first. And if we do, grant us safe passage to the king's cradle.
So that's your game, eh?
Yes.
All right, sunshine. You've got yourself a deal.
All right.
So, do you guys have any idea where they may have taken her? Aye, but Wyvern's dead. 'Tis a great cave west of here. A veritable nest of the vicious vipers. Before you take off, we've a little shop here at the base where you can stock up on supplies if need be. All right, we have to hurry, Roland. She may not have much time. Agreed. Alright, and with that, we have somewhat free access to the Sky Pirates base. It's so cool up here. I love all the pathways and how precarious it looks. Luckily, there are in fact invisible walls. You cannot just run off the edge. Because I absolutely would have. Many times.
Will you be staying with us?
Nah, we don't need rest. Boop, boop, boop. I don't remember where the shop is. The end. It's fine. We have enough items, probably, maybe. But we will grab this trapdoor. And we will grab a handful of items over here. Over here. Did not mean to open leaf book. Evan truly is fearless. Look at this kid. Look. That is the abyss down there. And Evan's just chilling. Prepping to save Tani and build his fairy tale kingdom. Ah, here's the shop.
Come to do some shopping, eh?
I would like some whirlwind boots for Roland. I'd like some other things, but I want to hold on to my money for now. I might sell some things later, but for now, we should be good. To go and rescue Tawny from the Wyvern cave. I'm guessing a Wyvern's den must be over that way. Yeah, that would be a fair bet. But first we have to get past the enemies.
Hey.
And I have to remember to go the correct direction. One would think it would be easy enough. But, I do be a little bit foolish. A little bit of a blind gamer at times. Don't see where I'm supposed to go. Don't pay enough attention to where I'm at.
Here goes nothing.
Run, run, run. Little bit of stab. Ow. Items and money, please. Thank you. Anything you don't pick up in battle is tossed out into the overworld, so you probably won't miss your items. Can't get up there. It's fine. Oh, that's level 14. It's good experience, though, and I don't remember what level the Wyvern is.
I'll do my best.
Don't remember. I may be a bit underleveled for it. I don't know. Could I go and check my the level recommendation for the quest I'm on? Yes. Am I going to? No. We are just going. Stop, no go. Or go, no stop. That's That's what it is. Go no stop. Ow. Ow. Slime hits hard. Go no stop. Go no stop. Where are we going? Up the hill. Yeah, I'm not liking our odds. That's another level 14. Alright. Alright, fine. We check. We check. Recommended level 6. Okay. Fine. It's fine. We'll fight the level 8 wyvern, though.
Here goes nothing.
There's a lot of wyverns. Makes sense. We are heading towards the wyvern's den. Health, please. Ow. How rude. There are some areas that we do not have access to currently, like those upper areas, but we will be able to come back later. Now, I'm faster. You can't? Alright, fine.
You ready for this?
Stab, stab, go down. Thank you. Oh, and Evan's down. That's not good. I don't think I have an Angel's Tear currently. Okay. We're just gonna... This one, please. So he goes down. Then... we get this guy down. Swing, swing! Your spinning step. You wear those shoes, so why that dress? There we go. And now the fight's done, Evan should be back up. I think there's a save point in the wyvern's den. If not, we're just immediately gonna burn some sore away. I hope you're not claustrophobic. They must be keeping Tawny somewhere further inside. Oh yeah, there's new posts on Leafbook. Beautiful picture of the world, and ooh, the glittering lights of Goldpaw. The Gambler's Paradise. I comment on that one. And poor Floyd, left homeless after the coup in Ding Dong Dell. Ah yes, a save point. How convenient. A save point. Some sore away. And a higgledy. Lovely simple white stuff. Lovely and smooth. I don't think I have the right one. We'll try a single cream, but I don't think that's right. Oh, it is! And now we have a little dark higgledy. It's got horns! Tove the Tenebrous. Hello, Tove. I don't remember what you do. Higgledy Plunge. Gravity temporarily turns to the max, bringing enemies crashing down. How convenient! A higgledy that knocks down flying enemies in a wyvern's den. We are gonna fight the wyverns, and then this is probably going to be the end of stream very soon. A little bit of a longer one. There's nobody here. Yeah, something's not right. Evan, up there! There's a lot of wyverns. Wyvern Warlord.
And what brings you here?
We've come to rescue Tawny.
The pirate girl. You do not seem like sky pirates to me, pink skin. Too small and succulent. Cloud coil cannons belong to we wyverns, yes. You have no business here. Leave this place. Leave this place.
Yeah, I think they don't want us here. We're not leaving without Tawny. Attaboy, Evan. If this wasn't our business before, it sure is now. Yes.
You will regret your stubbornness.
Alright. Boop boop.
I need your help.
Wyvern Overlord. Thank you. Ow. Ow. Higgledies. Assistance, please. Ow. Ow. I do appreciate the heals, Higgledy friends. Okay, we have to take out the little guys first, so he'll come back down. And we're good! Phew, we did it. Just. Oh no, that was pretty easy. Yeah, and the others seem to have scuttled off too. I suppose they must be keeping Tawny through there. I hope she's okay. A Nyx-proof light tunic. That sounds like it would probably be better than an old cloak. Oh, hey, we have leather. You pick up so many things in this game. You can have a hardy pendant. Cyclone sword. That's fine. Those are good. That's good. Ooh, we have better ones. Alright. Enough equipment changing. We have another child to rescue. Roland really is just keeping all the kids. Tani! Whiff waff! Cut her down, would you? That's not Evan's voice. Oops.
Careful.
It's you! The little boy from before! What are you doing here? Little boy? You can't be much older than me! Alright. Keep your hair on. Evan. My name is Evan.
And I'm Roland.
Evan and Roland, eh? Well, thanks for coming to the rescue. I didn't have either of you down as the reckless type, but you must be to have come here. Speaking of which, why didn't that grizzled old coward Batu come and get me himself? We made an agreement. In return for securing your freedom, he promised to grant us safe passage to the King's Cradle. Really? He said that? Ha! I knew it! I knew he'd take a shine to you. You've got that same twinkle in your eye. I most certainly do not. You most certainly do too. It's like you can both see something. Something no one else can.
You're the chosen one. Ooh. Not really.
Hey everyone, I'm home!
She's back! Your Tani's back! What, you say? So she is.
Back safe and sound, boss.
Oi.
You went and got yourself captured, eh, girlie?
Yeah.
Yes, boss. Sorry, boss. Evan, lad, you're as good as your word. I shall be good mine. You may pass freely through the canyon.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chief Batu. One step closer to the King's Cradle, huh? So you really are serious about going, then? To the cradle? Yes. Well, the quickest way is to fly, of course. But what are you going all the way up there for? This one here's all set to hook himself a kingmaker and become lord of the whole wide world, don't you know?
Really?
King of the whole wide world, you say? Blimey, you have some pretty big ideas for such a pipsqueak. Well, you'll only end up getting lost if you go on your own. All right, I'm coming with you. You are? And what need have ye to be trucked along to your doom with these sorry swabs, girlie? Ha! You're one who's always telling me to do what I want whenever I want. Well, this is what I want to do right now, and I'm going to do it, so there. Hope you don't mind me tagging along, Evan. Not that you've got much choice. And with that, we have an extra party member. I'll be waiting at the takeoff spot down below. Give me a shout when you're ready. Not sure Batu's too happy about his daughter coming with us to get a kingmaker, but we'll see. That will, however, be it for this stream, guys. We will save King's Cradle for next week, because again, Eightteentwo is not going to be here. He has some life events that will be going on. Hi, Tani, I'm not ready to go yet. I'm saying goodbye to chat and to the VOD watchers. I hope you guys had fun hanging out. Hopefully I didn't screw up stream too much. But that has been it for this stream. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Remember to the YouTube thing. Like, comment, subscribe, join the Discord. I don't know. Whatever 18 usually says. And I will see you guys next time. Bye! Oop. Have to find the end stream button. End stream!